Hello Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Libra, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Libra, let's get started. How does Libra currently view this relationship? All right, Libra, let's see what's going on. So we do have the Five of Swords out here. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. And then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Virgo, possibly a Taurus, maybe even an Aquarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but Libra. In regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, this to me kind of feels like an energy of, you know what, that's it. You know what I mean? I am getting that strongly off of you. Like, that's it. Like, which I do want to look a little bit more into the Five of Swords just to kind of see what's going on. But I just kind of feel like you've had enough. Okay, I am getting that. You've had enough. I feel like you've been allowing something or someone to like get in the way of you focusing on what you know you need to essentially be focusing on, and prioritizing exactly what you know you should be prioritizing. So this could definitely be referring to like a situationship, possibly a marriage, maybe even a relationship, but it just kind of looks like something has been distracting you. Something's been distracting you from your goals, your purpose in this life, the things that you want to, prioritize and focus on, and, things of that nature. And it could be a person, that's doing all of this. It could be a marriage, it could be a relationship or a situationship or a friendship, whatever have you, but something nonetheless has been distracting you from your purpose in this life, your goals, things of that nature. And it kind of looks like you finally reached that point of, you know what, like, enough is enough. Like, I'm not going to continue to allow this person to distract me. I'm not going to continue to allow this person to, like, throw me off my path, throw me off my game, things of that nature. Let's look at the Five of Swords. Tell you more about the Five of Swords. Okay, so we have the, we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords, King of Wands, Six of Cups, and then we also have the Lovers out here. Okay, so the fact that you guys are not showing up as a true pair, that's kind of telling me that there has been a massive disconnect here between the two of you, for sure. A massive disconnect between the two of you. And it could be due to like the fighting, the arguing, the not seeing eye to eye that could have caused this massive disconnect between the two of you. It just kind of looks like you guys went from meshing so well with one another and resonating so well with one another to not meshing so well with one another and or resonating so well with one another. I feel like you have a lot of resentment towards this person, though. I am getting that. And I feel like it is kind of stemming from a place of you essentially feeling like ever since you got involved with this person in particular, like you just haven't been able to just focus on the things that you want to focus on because you're too busy arguing with them or bickering back and forth with them, or they're constantly doing something to like throw you off your path or, ruin your day or whatever have you. I would love to look a little bit more into this person just to kind of see what else is going on. But, as far as this person, going out of their way to distract you, piss you off, ruin your day, bring nothing but drama and chaos and dysfunction, all that stuff into your life. It kind of looks like today's a day where you're not going to continue to allow this person and their way of being to continue to affect you, because that's kind of what it all boils down to, is their way of being affecting you to the point where you're not allowing it to essentially affect you anymore. I don't see you getting rid of the human. I don't see you getting rid of them. I just kind of see you not allowing, the way that they are as an individual to continue to upset you, bother you, throw you off your game, throw you off your path, stop you from what you got to do, things of that nature. Okay. How does this person currently view this relationship? We have the Three of Swords, we have the Tower, and this person can feel the all of a sudden shift within your energy, and it scares them. It scares them. I just kind of feel like for a while they kind of found themselves essentially feeling like they had the upper hand in this entire situation, and it kind of looks like you're the one that now has the upper hand in this entire situation. I am definitely getting that strongly. Yeah, this person feels like they're basically losing, control, honestly. Control and power. Because it kind of looks like this person was in some way, shape, or form in control. In some way, shape, or form, this person had, you know, power over you and or control over you. And it kind of looks like that's not the fucking case anymore. That's not the case anymore. And they can feel it. Like, they can feel it. They could just feel it. They could just feel it. They could just feel it. And it does concern them, and it does essentially worry them. You know, this person does come off to me as like, you know, a control freak. They're used to being in control. And the fact that they find themselves in a situation that's completely and utterly out of their control, it does scare them. It does worry them. It does. Like I said, I don't see you getting rid of the actual human. I don't see you getting rid of them. I just don't see you allowing them and their way of being to continue to throw you off your game, stop you from doing what you got to do. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. I think that this person is just simply noticing that this effect that they had on you, they don't freaking have it on you anymore. They just don't have this effect on you anymore like they used to. Yeah, because what made them feel empowered and in control was your reaction. And now that they're not getting the reaction, I guess, that they were hoping to essentially receive from you, it's causing them to feel like, oh, like, you know, it just causes them to feel like Libra doesn't love me anymore. Libra doesn't care about me anymore. You know what I mean? And it's causing them to feel like, yeah, they're losing control over you because you're not allowing their way of being to continue to affect you anymore. Or stop you from doing what you got to do. It kind of looks like you've allowed this one over here, man, to like throw you off your game, throw you off your damn path, stop you from doing what you got to do. And you're not doing that no more. You're not doing that no more. You're not doing it no more. You're not doing that no more. You're not. You're not. Do I see you walking away from them? I think that you will. But I just kind of feel like right now, for whatever reason, you're just not ready to. But do you have every intentions of walking away from them? Yeah, absolutely. You're just not ready to walk away from them right now. You know, you may have to get certain things in order first, you know, before you leave them in your relationship with them. So maybe you're trying to get your financial situation in order first before you leave them in this relationship. That's a possibility. Or maybe right now you're just not, you know, ready to just say goodbye just yet. But you know, you're already taking, you know, the necessary steps you need to essentially take when it comes down to getting back on track with, like, you know, your education, for example, your business, if you have one, you know, your career, your growth, your expansion, you know, you're taking those necessary steps, which I absolutely do love. And by not allowing this person, their behavior to continue to haunt you or affect you or stop you from doing what you got to do, you're already taking, you know, a step in the right direction is basically what I'm getting. Okay, let's look at this person. How does this person currently feel? Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles, we got the King of Pentacles, and then we also have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. This feels like a whole new freaking them, if you ask me. Feels like a whole new them, if you ask me. It's like before when they had like the upper hand in this entire situation. It kind of looks like this person would treat you very, very poorly is basically what I'm getting when they did have the upper hand in this entire situation. You know, they treated you very, very freaking poorly. Now that you have the fucking upper hand, it's like now all of a sudden they want to be all nice and sweet and kind and, you know, thoughtful and caring and affectionate and all warm and fuzzy and shit. The tables are essentially turning. And it's turning in your favor, and they know it. They know it. They know it. They know it. I just kind of feel like this person's thinking of ways to like get back into your good graces is basically what I'm getting. In hopes that they'll be able to regain control over this entire situation all over again. Because right now they kind of feel like right now this person feels like you have the upper hand in this entire situation. They don't like it. They don't freaking like it. So this person might think, well, if I butter, you know, Libra up and call them a freaking biscuit, you know what I mean? I'll be able to gain control over this entire situation. Again, I am definitely getting that. I just don't feel like it's going to work. What actions? We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the King of Wands, and then we also have the World out here. You're going to notice a significant change within their energy. It's like they go from, and excuse me when I say this, but it's like they go from treating you like a, yeah, it's like this person goes from like treating you poorly to being like the like ultimate douchebag to like being the kindest human being you've ever met in your life. You're going to notice a significant change within this person. However, you're not buying what this person's freaking selling. This whole them being nice to you, buttering you up and calling you a biscuit, and you know why they're doing it. You know why they're doing it, and it's because the tables are essentially turning and they can sense it and they can essentially feel it, and they're trying to think of whatever it is that they can think of and do whatever it is that they think that they could essentially do to regain that power all over again, and you're not going to give it to them. You're not going to give it to them. You're not going to give it to them. We have the Three of Cups. We also have the Empress out here. And then we also have the Queen of Swords out here. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Page of Swords. We do have the Hangman. And then we also have the Nine of Pentacles out here. This person is definitely noticing things drastically changing within this dynamic that they share with you, but also within you. And it doesn't appear to me that they essentially like it, is basically what I'm getting. They don't necessarily like it. But see, here's the thing, right? Even though they know you have the upper hand in this entire situation, they just don't want you to think that you do, if that makes any sense. They just don't want you to think that you do. So they're going to just, you know, play their part is basically what I'm getting. But this person's noticing a significant change within you is basically what I'm getting. It's like this person sees you, you know, very focused on your career, you know, your finances and yourself. I am definitely getting that, which is new to them because it kind of looks like once upon a time, you were very focused on them and your relationship with them. And now you're like focused on other things like your finances, your career, your business, if you have one, yourself, you know, things of that nature. And personally, I just don't feel like this person likes it. It's like the more you focus on you, the more they focus on you. It's like they go from being your biggest distractions to now you becoming their biggest distraction. It's like the best way that I could essentially put it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's like the more you focus on you, the less they focus on you. Like, let's just say hypothetically speaking, right? You decide, you know what, like, let me go sign up, you know, to this freaking gym because, like, you know, I've been wanting to, like, get fit and lose weight. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, honey, that's what you're going to go off and do. You're going to go off and hit the gym, get fit, and get to, like, your goal weight, right? Well, the more this person sees you focusing on losing weight and getting fit, the more weight they gain. It's a weird phenomenon that's going on here. It's like whatever it is that you're improving in your life is declining in theirs. You see what I mean? Like if you're like focusing on improving your health, their health is declining. So like, for example, you're over here eating right, and eating healthy and eating clean, you know, because you want to lose weight and get to the specific goal. Well, I see them gaining a boatload of weight. I see them eating junk food. Does that make sense? Like, or let's just say hypothetically speaking, like, you know, you're just very focused on, you know, your career right now and your growth and your expansion. And let's just say like your goal is to be debt free before the year comes to an end. Well, they're just collecting fucking debt left and right. You see what I mean? Like whatever it is that you're improving is declining in their life. If that makes sense, like is declining in their life. So if you're aiming to be debt free, they're collecting debt. If you're aiming to lose weight, they're gaining weight. You see what I did? Hopefully that makes freaking sense. But you're just getting your power back is what it is. And taking control of your life. And it's like the more you take control over your life, the more they feel out of control in theirs. The more you take control over this dynamic between the two of you, the less in control they essentially feel, if that makes sense. You know, the more you prioritize yourself and only yourself, the more they prioritize you and their relationship with you. It's a weird thing that's going on here. It's just a weird thing that's going on here. It's like the more you focus on you, the less they focus on them. You see what I mean? The less you focus on them and your relationship with them, the more they want to focus on you and their relationship with you. It's just a weird phenomenon that's going on here. It's just a weird phenomenon. I don't know. I don't know what you guys plan on doing, to be honest, because at this point, moving forward with the world to the King of Wands, it's like you're going to notice a significant change within them, but it's like I mean, not that it's going to freaking matter, to be honest. I mean, yeah, you're going to notice a significant change within them, but you're not buying what this person's selling. This whole them trying to be nice to you, buddy you up and call you a biscuit. It's like you just think that this person's doing all of this to, like, you know, run some type of game on you, and you're not wrong, because they are. They are. It's a control thing for them. They just want to be in control. They just want to have the upper hand. And they don't. And they don't. So then there's that. But yeah, I don't see you getting rid of this person. I mean, there might come a point in time where you might get rid of this person, but it's going to be like when you feel like you're ready to walk away. In the meantime, I mean, you're still going to be with them. They're still going to be with you. I just don't see this relationship coming to an end until you're ready to officially walk away from it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.